Hello, guys. To all Pop Smoke fans out there, to all those who idolize Pop Smoke, this is a message, this is a serious message coming from the Lord. Okay? If you read the Bible, the Old Testament, the New Testament, God speaks through people. That happens all the time. So listen to this message very, very, very carefully because your life depends on it. As much as you guys idolize Pop Smoke and love Pop Smoke, you want to be like Pop Smoke. If you're a female, you want to sleep with Pop Smoke. One time, I was watching, I think I probably was watching something on television, and they was talking about Pop Smoke. Pop Smoke is, I think he was 20 or 21 years old. Okay, so I don't really listen to young people rapping, but he had one song that called, I think it says "Welcome to the Party." That was a hot song, a hot beat. Okay, and I have a lot of respect for these young dudes that's trying to make it out of the ghetto, that's rapping, trying to provide a way for their family. Okay, but you guys need to listen to this message very carefully. When I was watching Pop Smoke, I mean when I was watching something on television, they mentioned his name. I was jokingly, I said, "Pop Smoke got smoke." That's what I said, right? As a born again Christian, when you say something that offend God or that's insensitive, you have to be sensitive as a born again Christian. The Holy Spirit convicted me right there, and I felt bad. I got down on my knees. I said, "Lord, I'm sorry." Okay? When I said Pop Smoke got smoke, the Lord said, Jesus said, "Guy," that's my first name, Guy. He said, "He was just a kid." That's what the Lord says to me. And then the Lord showed me a vision of Pop Smoke. Pop Smoke looks very depressing. Pop Smoke looks very sad. I mean, sad is not even a word. It just, he has the look of somebody that's, very remorseful, very regretful. Like he's very sad, depressing, and he has the look of somebody that, like, he felt like he just wasted his life away. Like he wished he could go back and change things. That's how, when I look at him, that's what I see. I see somebody who's very just, man, I made a mistake. Like I wish I could go back. So he's very, where he's at right now. He's not in a good place. He's not in a good place at all. So he died tragically. You know, a young man, a kid. I felt bad for him. 20 years old, a kid. He could be my son. And the way he go out, that was really tragic. But just remember, guys, all of us could go out any day. Okay, and sin offend God. If you live in a life of sin, you are walking on thin ice. Okay? You are living a very dangerous life when you live in sin. A very dangerous life. Because if you died in your sin, you are perished and you are separate from God for eternity. For eternity. Pop Smoke look depressing. Pop Smoke is not happy where he's at. Okay? To all those followers of Pop Smoke, God hates that kind of lifestyle. Sex, drugs, violence, you know, he hates it. It offends him. Do not idolize people who live that kind of lifestyle. Sex outside of marriage offend God. Drugs, when you sell drugs to other people, you destroy their life. When you're involved in gang activity, you could kill somebody, you hurt other people, that offends God. God hates any kind of evil. He cannot let evil and sin go unpunished. He will never turn a blind eye to sin and evil. You may live your life, everything's going well, everything is, you're happy, things are going straight. That does not mean you are blessed. If you do not have a relationship with your Creator, it doesn't matter if you live 90 years old, everything is you healthy, all your grandchildren, everybody's doing great. You died in your sleep, you will go into eternity in eternal torment and darkness. You must cultivate a relationship with Christ while you're alive so the Father can let you into his home. Okay? You do not go to heaven by default. Okay? You must turn away from sin. Sin will separate you from God forever. Okay? Pop Smoke is not happy where he's at. And he will be there for eternity. Young people that drill music, that trap music comes from the pit of hell. It belongs to Satan who's trying to take you down with him. His only purpose in life is to kill, steal, and destroy. That's what Jesus says. Jesus come to give us life. Satan come to take our life. Okay? Kill, steal, and destroy. That's what he's good at. You cannot be mad at him because that's what he was designed to do. He's doing his job. You have to be smart. You have to submit to Christ and let him take over your life so the enemy will not destroy you. Doesn't matter if you live your life, everything goes well. As long as you did not cultivate a relationship with Jesus Christ, you died in your sins, regardless whether you're happy, you had a good life, you will go to hell. Sin cannot enter heaven. No one enters heaven without Christ. No one. Jews or Gentile. Okay? God is very black and white. Okay? He denied Moses entrance into the promised land because of Moses' sin. He denied him entrance. It's kind of like working at a company for 40 years and you're about to get your retirement pension and then they denied you that pension. Think about that pain. Moses made it to heaven because he was with Christ at the mountain of transfiguration. So his soul is saved. He's with God. But he was denied the promised land. Okay? So God is no respecter of person. He does not tolerate sin and evil. You cannot sweet talk your way into heaven. Okay? Young people, listen to me carefully. That music, that any type of music that promote promiscuity, that promote drugs, violence, that music comes from the pit of hell. It comes from demonic spirit. Okay, Little Dirk, all those rappers are doing what the devil wants them to do. Okay, not just Little Dirk, all of them. Chicago rappers, Atlanta rappers. You notice a lot of them are dying and getting killed at a young age. They sold their soul to Satan by that type of music. So what happened is they allow a portal into their life. They open a gate into their life, so the devil, I mean the demons, can come in and destroy their life and kill them. Once they get the money, they get the sleep around for our women and the drugs. Yeah, the devil will give you what you need. Then after that, he's gonna take your soul. Okay, the whole drill music comes from Satan. Any music that's talking about killing their ops, killing their rivals, killing their rival gang members, that's come from the pit of hell. That's offensive. That's why Chicago is so violent, right? Okay? Do not get caught up in that lifestyle, young people. The devil, the demons trying to kill you guys. Do not get caught up in that. Okay? Do not get caught up in that. All that type of music, if you listen to it, but do not buy into it. Do not try to be like them. Okay? Do not try to be like them. Okay? Because do not try to be like these rappers. Because like I tell you, Pop Smoke right now is by himself. No one is there calling his name. No one is there cheering him on. You know, all the women he used to get, all the alcohol, the drugs. No one. He's there by himself now. In eternity, depressed. Okay. So the wages of sin is death. When you reap to the flesh, you reap corruption. If you keep feeding the flesh, you're gonna be corrupt. Okay, young people, this is for all the young people out there, because you guys, when I was young, we make mistakes and we do things that we shouldn't be doing, and I wish, and a lot of you guys are growing up not having a father, a man of God in the home who could mentor you guys and show you guys love, so you guys won't turn to the street and try to find love in gangs and nonsense. You know, you guys are had that trauma, and then you're trying to find somebody else who experienced the same trauma, and then you guys form gangs, and you love it just that kind of lifestyle is going to lead to your demise. Okay, there's no good reason why you should turn into drugs, in gangs in the gang lifestyle. All those rappers that's over 35, no, that's over 30 years old, that's still promoting that gangster lifestyle to these young men that's in their not 18, 19, early 20s. You making profit of them, promoting that nonsense to these young men. You guys will answer to the Lord for that. Those CEOs of those companies, those music companies, I don't know, Sony, Warner Brothers, and Jay-Z's company, Rock. You guys promoting that crap to the young people out there. That music you promoting, you glorifying violence, you glorifying, sex and drugs and selling drugs and killing your ops. You're promoting that nonsense. You're getting people like Little Dirk. You're getting people like Little Dirk that have cases for attempted murder. You know, his partner who died, he had cases for murder and attempted murder. Those are kind of young people that you guys want to promote. Okay, those are kind of people you want to promote out there to these young kids that's growing up in a single parent home, no father, no home. Okay, you giving them poison, you corrupting their mind. You know, Jay Z's. You know, Jay Z. You're talking about Black Lives Matter. Black lives does not matter if you're promoting that junk. If you're promoting that rap trash, you know, that drill music, you know, that just, you're promoting that nonsense, right? So you guys want to have it both ways. At the same time, you want to talk about Black Lives Matter, but at the same time, you want to promote um, the drill music. You want to promote the gangster lifestyle. You want to promote the promiscuity. You want to promote sex, drugs, alcohol, violence. But you're talking about Black Lives Matter, right? What about all those black lives that's been lost, that got caught up in this nonsense? These young men in Chicago that's killing each other every day. In Atlanta now is becoming a war zone because everybody's moving down to Atlanta. Atlanta was never like that back then. Now it's becoming a place, you know, that is becoming just like Chicago, right? Okay, this is genocide. This is genocide. You know, black men are endangered species. Young black men are endangered species. It's a genocide that's happened to these young black men. If they're not getting killed, they are killing each other more than the police are killing each other, right? Yeah, they are getting killed more than the police are killing them, right? They are killing each other more than the police are killing them, right? So I guess their life does not matter, right? It does not matter that these kids, 15, 16 years old, are killing each other. You know, they have no father in the home. They don't have a man of God. Not just any father, not just any, you know, deadbeat who gave his sperm away and have a kid. I'm talking about a real man who's gonna take care of his kids. You know? If you're 35, you're 40 years old, you're still talking about rap beef that you had when you was in your 20s. You need to grow up. You're in your 40s, why are you still talking about beef that happened when you was 20 years old? You're 40 years old, you're still talking about beef. Okay? I think Martin Luther King said, if you're the same person that you was at you know, if you're the same person at 40 that you was at 20, then you just lost 20 years. People have to evolve. You have to grow. Okay? All that gangster stuff is nonsense. There's no real gangsters. Real gangsters are already dead or they're in prison doing life. You know? And real gangsters are selfish people. They're not the kind of people that you want to mimic. They're not the kind of people that you want to model yourself after. You know, look at the mob. They destroy they destroy their family. You know. Michael Francis said that his family was destroyed by the action of his father. All those guys who's involved in the gangs, those guys who's going to prison, they have kids. It's selfish. There's nothing honorable about being a gangster. There's nothing honorable about being a mobster. There's nothing honorable about that. That's not honorable. I don't respect that. I don't respect somebody who tells me he was in the mob. I don't respect somebody who told me he was a gangster. What's honorable about that? You know, or somebody who's in a cartel, or somebody who's selling drugs. That's come from Satan. You're doing what the devil wants you to do. Yeah, the devil wants you to sell drugs, to kill other people, to sleep around, do whatever you want to do. That's what he wants you to do. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna spend eternity with him. Somebody who's in the mob, that's definitely not an honorable thing. That's not, it just, I guess every culture is different. Every culture is different. Because I know in some cultures, you trying to brag that you're a gangster, you're from the street, you're not gonna get any love from that. You know, if you're trying to impress the women that you're a gangster, you're a thug, you're not getting any women from that. In some cultures, I like that. I know some of the African cultures and the Caribbean cultures, you're not impressing anybody by telling them you're a gangster. You know, you're from the street. You're from the street means you're a selfish person. You have kids, and then know if you get caught up in some beef stuff, you're gonna end up going to prison, and then you're not gonna see your kid because you're selfish. You only care about yourself. Now your kid's gonna grow up without a father. Because you're putting yourself first instead of your kid. So every time they're in the courtroom saying, well, I have kids, they always, people are funny. People always want to use their kids when it's time for them to get out of trouble, right? But when they get themselves in trouble, before they get themselves in trouble, they should have been like, well, you know what, I don't want to do that because I have kids. I don't want to go to prison. I don't want to, I don't want to miss out on their life. I want to be there for them. I want to be a good father. They never say that. It's when after they get caught, they're about to go to prison. They're like, oh, I have kids. They're trying to plead with the judge to get less time. But before, they never thought about that. We have to call evil evil. We have to call evil how we see it. We see evil, we call it out. Okay? A man who's out in the street selling drugs, somebody who's in the mob, whatever organization they belong to, that person is not honorable. That person is selfish. That person is evil. They're evil. An honorable person is somebody who's there for their kids. An honorable man is a man who doesn't make excuses for his action. Who obey his God, who put his God first. Okay? That's a honorable person. Okay? So young people, do not try to be like this man. Okay? Do not try to be like them because they don't have anything honorable to offer. Okay? Don't imitate them. Do not imitate them. Okay? Because yeah, so like I said, do not emulate them. Don't emulate them. Okay? They don't have anything because they are selfish. You're selfish. I understand if you're down on your luck, you're trying to get out of it, but a lot of them are not trying to get out of it. Okay? So, Pop Smoke, like I said, in closing, is not in a good place. He looks very sad and depressing. Now where's all the friends? Where's all the people that's calling his name? When they put you inside that casket, you there by yourself. Your family's not coming with you. Your grandmother, your sisters, your brother, they put you in that coffin. They put you 6 feet under. Everybody just turn around and continue to live their life. Once in a while, every year, maybe they might go see your gravesite and put some flowers, but you gone, everybody moved on. Once you gone, they moved on. That's it. Game over. Lights out. Now, he was a nice person. He was fun, but We moved on. Once they put you in that casket, 6 feet under, everybody turn around. Now they gonna now they're gonna look for the next hot rapper, who's coming out of New York. Oh yeah, yeah. They're not even gonna think about you anymore. And who cares if they think about you? It's not gonna change your fate. I mean, that's the thing I don't understand why people do it. It's like it's not gonna change your fate. So anyway, young people, this message was meant for you. Take heed to my warning. Trying to seek God, trying to seek righteousness. Turn away from evil because you have a loving Father. He loves you. He wants to be with you. He wants to spend time with you. Okay? All right. Talk to you next time. Bye.